Greetings, I'm the Old Growler, and this is Beer Tasting with the Old Growler. The tasting was done between the 15th of March 2020 and the 19th of June 2020 as part of Beer with the Old Growler, part of a streaming series, a 65-part streaming series on the YouTube channel Peter LaFrance. I hope you enjoy these tastings as much as I did sampling the beers. If you enjoy it, please give a thumbs up. Even better, subscribe and click on the bell icon and you won't miss a single of the Old Growler presentations. I also invite you to explore the other playlists you find here. Now, let's get started with the tasting. DFM2, and it says an Experimental Hop Series. IPA, Torch and Crown Brewing Company. And I can read it a lot better. It's 6.7% alcohol by volume, 1 pint of ale. This is what the label says. Okay. Big gains require big risks. The DFM series is our tribute to this bold approach. This IPA series, brewed with new, untested experimental hop varieties from around the world, is a testament to the pioneering spirit of every brewer at Touch and Crown. DFM2 is a highly aromatic, hazy IPA with the assertive citrus rind on the nose and the light tropical finish. Okay, untested experimental hop varieties. Now, this is from around the world. Now, that's a real palette to work with, and so I've got no idea what the flavor profile is going to be on that. But they do hint with an assertive citrus rind on the nose, and the light tropical finish. So they're talking about there's two different types of hops that they'll be using in that. If it's in the nose, that means that it's a very aromatic hop, and if it's in a finish, that means that they have boiled it in the wort so that it is more of a flavor than an aroma. And the fact that they use the word citrus makes me think that, well, I have no idea. All I know is that there's two types of citric hop that are in the United States right now, or major ones. One is, of course, Cascade, which has a very grapefruit type of sense. And the other is, let's see, there's Cascade and Citra. And Citra is very almost a lemony type of a thing. And yet, when the Cascade hops on the West Coast, as I say, those are almost like grapefruit. And the Cascade on the East Coast, New York Cascades, have a tendency to taste a little bit more like balsamic vinegar. So it's a very strange thing when you start playing around with hops. Well, let's have a taste of this. But what are we expecting? As I say, it's an experimental hop series, so I'm not quite too sure what we're going to get. It's going to be interesting. I think the real key is if it is balanced. If it's a balanced beer, that's the real key to a well-made beer, no matter what type of hop they use or what type of malt. All right, yes, we've got us a cloudy beer. Okay. There's a very pleasant floral, citric, it is a very pleasant aroma. I'll give it that. Can't quite pinpoint exactly what it is. Let's take a sip, but you know, a swig. Got layers of hops here. There are all kinds of different hop things that are all different tangs. The hop tingles on your tongue, and it gives sometimes metallic, sometimes citric, and we're getting a lot of fun with this one. This is a fun little beer. Let's take another swig. Sit. Doing this may look funny, but it is aerating. It brings air into the mouth and over the tasting area, which allows it to pick up the different flavors and resonate in the nasal passages, which is important as far as flavors go, believe it or not. Now the finish, it's right, it's almost a mango a mango finish on this one. It is really, this is a fun beer. Okay, so let's get right down to it. Does DFM2 Experimental Hop Series IPA by Torch and Crown Brewing Company meet expectations? Yes, it does. Does it exceed expectations? Yes, it does.